Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle next. Jake Arrieta gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Look out. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Nick Castellanos now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Juan Soto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes into this one at 248, 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Peterson rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Riding in now for the Nats, Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit to short. Crawford has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 1-0 Washington. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Robles comes on now, and he has it 1 down. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the ship and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's Will Myers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 pitch on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Tommy Pham. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Back goes Peterson. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second. There is Travis. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Corey Dickerson.
Pitch on the way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Phils currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels.
Yeah, Dan, both these teams got out of the blocks hot, and you start to circle certain series on the calendar, and this is certainly one that you drive to the ballpark feeling a little bit different.
And I think, listen, you get to this near the halfway point of the season, D-Row, and you kind of like to have that target to chase. And when you're as close as this team is in second place right now, you don't want to fall any further back. There's a lot of schedule left, but this is a big series and one they'd like to win.
He'll try again, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
In now for Washington, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 5, Alex.
Set to get his day started, Alex Avila. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Ross. First pitch on its way. The slider that just grabs the outside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Del Franco. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Mike Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Crawford is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing line. Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, JT Realmuto. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Crawford, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what they're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder,
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. from the stretch. Sliders in for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Washington, third baseman
Nick Castellanos now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Turner takes his lead at third with 1 away. Turned on down the line. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through. a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Popped him up. Travis over to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. So digging in now, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped him up. Franco over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 16, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report. We get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Franco stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Into the box, Alex Avila. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Popped him up. Franco into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, number 41, Joe Ross.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. Now here it comes. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Arrieta hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Counts full.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Arrieta leads off first with one away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles giving chase. 2 gone. So now Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So stepping in, Will Myers. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jeremy Hellickson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box, Starlin Castro. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
Some guys just rise to the occasion where the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike three. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. Phillies on top 6-2. Here's Jock Peterson now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Despite their proximity in the standings, the Phillies have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Soto.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now batting, J.P. Crawford. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
J.P. Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Stepping in, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Two and one to count. Dickerson trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On its way is pitch number 75. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 1-2 in the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Washington.
Ready for another chance? Alex Avila, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one just missed outside. Travis at second with 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
High fastball is in there.
2-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Washington,
Matt Adams will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Matt Adams.
2 down, runners at first and second. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Erasmo Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And now pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Will Myers.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Santana on at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Third baseman.
In now, Maikel Franco. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
To short. Turner fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Travis is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ned Yost making his way out toward home plate, so it looks like we're going to see the double switch here. Jose Alvarado will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado. Now playing shortstop and batting at ninth.
Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The Phils have shown us why they're the division leaders here today. What kind of message does this send to the opposing club?
You know, Dero, we're getting to this point of the season, right about the midway point, and they're starting to show signs why they flex their muscles there in first place, and it looks like they're going to be a tough team to run down.
I agree with you, Dan. No secret here. Tough lineup, good pitching staff. Manager knows how to control a bullpen. This is a tough team to beat.
The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Nick Castellanos now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
2-1.
One out, nobody on.
Hey!
2-2. In the air to straightaway right. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Philadelphia is on top 10-2. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in now, number 24, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-1.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. At the plate, Devin Travis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball that just misses inside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. But he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Travis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Three and 0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Rio fastballs in for a strike. The 3-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. He's set, and the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in once again, Victor Robles. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in, Alex Avila. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Last strike now for the Nats. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Travis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Pedro Severino will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
10-4 the final in this game. The Phillies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jake Arrieta earned his 9th win of the year. Joe Ross struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon is first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs, 15 hits.